Hello everyone. Today I'm counting the history of a man that could have revolutionized the whole science history. When had this happened? No one knows. It could have run on 10,000, 100, or even 10 years ago. Only God and Ipiranga gas station might know when this story happened. This man had wisdom, faith, persistence, and every facility a scientist would need. His name doesn't start with A or H, too. The only thing he needed for his experience was freedom. The freedom that he would never achieve because of the closed-minded society he was on. But instead of giving up on his dreams, he insisted on making his experiment. Perhaps one or two may support him, but all the rest of the people he knew and lived started to hate him after those experiences were exposed. And this scientist's name was John C. And this scientist's name was Victor Frankenstein.
So, you're saying that our suspect has stolen dead bodies from the cemetery and made monsters with their corpses?
You're right, buddy.
Well, I don't know if you have a legislation to judge this or if you can even call this a crime. I'm going to call a specified help for this case.
I've heard everything. No need to explain. Let's start our investigation. Do you have any witness?
I think my daughter said once to me she saw the suspect and one of the monsters fighting. You guys could talk to her, she's at my divorced wife's house now.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Officer Krause from the Civil Department, and this is Detective Barbosa. Do you know why are you here?
Because I didn't wash the dishes yesterday.
No. We want you to tell everything you know about these two guys.
Yes, I remember that. Were they fighting? I think it happened last month when I was walking backwards in the mountains.
It was a sun with rises and shines in the sky, when I suddenly slipped on something, and I saw by a glance two men talking in a hut. So I decided to stay lay down and listen to them.
I showers and being gentle and kind to you because you are my king and creator. But why did you create me if you were not ready to love me?
My dreadful, a brilliant spoilers the beautiful of the world and presence don't people to fear.
Even now I still ask myself, where would I find love for my living existence? I need you, my father, to give me something, anything that might bring hope to me, you should.
Serious, dude. It's sneakers. That's more difficult than I expect. I think I know what you need. You need a woman. She could love you and give what you need. I'm going to be a woman for you.
And that's all I know from that day. It was getting dark. So I decided to go home.
Oh, you had English classes on Open English, hadn't you?
Yes, I know, sad.
I'm sorry for asking. Well, anyway, thanks for the help. You can already go home now.
Well, after hearing this, we should go to Victor Frankenstein and talk to him and let him explain the situation.
Victor, this is my friend from the investigative department. He's here to hear a story with us. We've heard from witnesses that you and your monster's friend built and gave life to a woman with parts of that body for making love. Is that true?
Jeez, don't be so rude. When you say things like that, it makes it look a lot worse than it really is. Let's calm down for a second and make things clear.
He's really a monster. I made him just like the way I made the female monster.
Tell us more about this monster creation. You called our attention.
You might already know that I did take many corpses from the cemetery and gave birth to unanimated bodies.
But I took responsibility for them to the point of making more of them than a live human, for making them more happy and comfortable. It's all for science.
My reports are saying that you fell in love by one of the monsters.
Wait, wasn't you engaged, Victor?
That's disgusting of you.
Hey everyone, what about letting Frankenstein talk? Go on, Victor. We are all listening to you.
Well, as I was saying, I promised to my monster I would make a woman for him. And so I did. This is the point things started to get a little odd. It was a sunny day, which I never think I would discover myself and my taste for love.
Bad people? Can you just listen to the story, please?
Sugar, spice, everything nice, and chemical X.
Bodybuilder!
It's alive! It's alive! Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
I see the questions in your eyes. I know what's weighing on your mind. You can be
For holy sake, how could I have done something so beautiful and hadn't even noticed that?
On that moment, I knew I couldn't handle so fast this woman for that filthy monster.
Monster, you can have her life. She's not ready for you.
But why? She stands well on life. What is missing on her?
Nothing!
So why don't you just give her to me?
Because you aren't going to have her. She's mine. I made her. And also, you wouldn't treat her well. You don't know how it is to love someone.
Enough, enough. I'm better for her. I will not let you if you had her.
Deal. We will battle. Now, it's time to test every key knowledge, virtue, and skills that Professor Waldman taught me. In all my progress I made in my scientist career, I knew this day would come because Professor Waldman warned me. And now I am going to face it now. Oh, Professor Waldman, lend me all the force and blessings that you are reminded. I can feel it. I'm ready now, Professor Waldman. Here I go.
And then I died.
Cut the crap. Who could believe on this?
Hey, wait. What is the life lesson from this tale? What? It's not a tale.
Have you injected the right dose of truth drug on him?
I was asking the same thing to myself now. Hey rookie, take the suspect to another room.
It's true! You all got to believe me!
I can't guess what this guy is trying to do. What is he going to get lying like this?
We'll have to think very well on this. We don't have enough story to make a conclusion. I think it's time to see those monsters by yourself.
Oh, I think I got it.
What?
He wasn't telling a tale for us.
And why would he tell one?
I don't know. My father used to tell me tales about an Iceman that saves the world by making kids smile.
So you are the ones that answered by monsters.
Yes, we are.
I hope you guys have a good story to tell. This history is not making sense for any of us, and you monsters are the only ones that might explain everything of this awkward story. After all, you two are kind of victims from this Victor Frankenstein experience.
We will do what we can for you.
Much appreciated. Frankenstein just said crazy and crazier things for us, just like he was dead on us. So we are very confused about your case.
Oh, I'm sorry for that. It's probably been very hard for you guys figuring out what happened. But if I do, it's nonsense. to be true. Victor Frankenstein is really bad for alms. Was its fault again?
I have already said I'm sorry, okay? And you ask forgive me for killing him.
What a day.
After Victor decides to fight with me for the love of my beloved sister of creation, Frankenstein seems to muse for at times looking at now how faced the ceiling when he started just starting running off my direction. By instance, I defend myself by slapping the back of his head, but I think I overdid the slap strange and he died. I thought that I could at last be loved, but I was daily wrong.
How could he be wrong? There was nobody else to love her.
I don't like men.
Oh, wow. I knew that. Wow. You don't like men? Wow.
After this big guy, we learned that I play in this other side to even decide that you need more female monsters to everybody have happy ending. But you didn't know how to buy a bat with weight corpses, so I decided that we are going to resuscitate Victor first and then give me birth to more three monsters we made of everything until this rain, the which the thunders were strong enough.
And where are those three monsters now?
They are waiting in the reception room.
And everything would be just fine now if you hadn't found out that our corpus from the cemetery were missing.
What do you expected me to do? I have bills from a kid and a wife to pay. I can't just let my job fail like that. I would be fired in seconds after my supervisor learned I hadn't noticed the corpses were being stolen.
And anyway, weren't you supposed to be saving the world?
And why would you do this?
The Iceman from my dad's tales.
No, I'm not Iceman. What do you think I am Iceman?
There's no way you can't be the Iceman. I came to the city only to find the magic Iceman. My life wouldn't have no sense if the Iceman doesn't exist. I gave everything of me while searching for this man. It can't be wrong. He has even divorced from me because of my endless pursuit.
Back off, widow.
Well, now that we know everything that happened, I think we can set everyone free. After all, everybody in this relationship case was dead also, so it means we can shoot anyone. It's alright for guys to flirt with each other. Monsters are all zombies. I think our job was made here. What do you think, Officer Krause? I fully agree with you. So I think now is my crew. Goodbye, my wonderful friend! I must go now, but don't forget, I shall always be on your heart. Yo!
Come slide down, rainbows in the sky, let's fly away. Like a bird, you're free to see the boundless space of the earth. Let the rain blow.
Haven't I said the Iceman does really exist? The Iceman! The Iceman from my dad's tale! Goodbye, mister. I always believed in you, and I have ever known you were on my heart. Please, save the world every time we need you. I believe in you.
Yeah, everyone likes happy ends. What about going to a pizza place and commemorate?
Wait, where did you come from? Weren't you cuffed?
Yes, I was, but don't forget that I am a zombie. So, I broke my thumbs and just took off the cuffs.
Alright then, let's just go to the pizza place and go home. I'm having a strong headache.
Hey doctor, is it true that you can revive dead bodies?
Yes.
So, could you revive my dead friend?
Of course, but why would you disturb him on his eternal sleep?
He borrowed $5 from me, but he forgot to pay it back before dying.
And this is how the history of the man that could have changed all science courses and fate ends. Victor, in a distant future, would bring the worldwide peace and save the entire population from starving with ecological means. But this isn't something really important for us. Frankenstein was great, and the moral lesson is not trying to deal or keep contact with this kind of person. It's better if you oppress them. My name is Professor Waldman, and I'm glad I could tell history for you all. See you guys next time.